Yeah, shame-free life.
Salute and shalom to your Shame-Free Life family. I hope you're doing well. Listen, if you don't mind, I want you to do 3 things for me, and it's free. Smash that like button that's below, and while you're there, subscribe to the Shame-Free Life movement. And thirdly, share the contents with someone else. If it's a blessing to you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone else. Let's get right into it. It's scientifically proven that the attention span of human beings is only 8.5 seconds. Just like that. Just like that, we're off to something else because our attention span is so short. Just like that, we're scrolling to something else, which means that we are lagging behind the dolphin that comes in at 9%. I want to talk to you very briefly about making your life viral. Making your life viral. You know, we live in a time, whether it's a podcast or whether it's a vlog, that everybody wants to go viral. And I get it. You know, I get sucked into that too, right? People want to go viral for many different reasons. Some people want to go viral to feel better about themselves because of low self-worth or low self-esteem, or if they have validation and affirmation issues. Some people want to go viral so that they can monetize their channel and that the Google AdSense will make sense to them. They can really get paid. Or whatever the reason is, people really want to go viral. But I want to talk to you about making your life go viral. You see, I was reading in Genesis chapter 12, verse 1, when Abraham was challenged to leave that which was familiar, to leave his country that he was born and raised in, his kinfolk that he was connected with, his friends and enemies, and to go to a different place, a different region, a different land that was foreign to him. He didn't know anything about this place. But the Most High God spoke to him and said, listen, if you would obey me, there's no good thing that I'll withhold from you. That the very seeds from your loins will be blessed. Your children will be blessed because of this decision to move from familiarity into a foreign land. If you obey this command, not only will your children be blessed, but you will be blessed. I will bless you tremendously. As a matter of fact, I will bless those who bless you. And I will curse those who curse you. There's a flip side to it. But Abraham, he had to make an executive choice or an executive decision. I call it an executive order. An executive order is basically an order, a law that is enacted by the sitting president over an executive branch that is backed up by the force of law. So he had to make an executive decision based on an executive order to go to a place that he didn't know anything about. Making your life go viral. What God was saying was that if you will obey this, and I know it doesn't make sense to you. I know you are afraid. I know you have questions, and you should. But if you just trust me on this, that I have your back, that if you will come into agreement with me, that not only will you be blessed, those who are connected with you or to you will be blessed, but I'll make your life viral. You know, a lot of times we want, videos, we want songs, we want teachings, preachings, whatever else to go viral. But what if God is saying, I want your life to go viral? I want the very purpose in which I created you on this planet to go viral. Why should you keep it in yourself in a place that's very familiar? Why should you keep it amongst a people who don't appreciate you and celebrate you? You see, the stories of the scriptures of the Bible, we oftentimes will look at these stories and we're quick to pass judgment. I don't know why Abraham didn't trust God. Well, I don't know why this character did that. I would have done the other. Until you find yourself in the same position and role of the character that you're judging. It ain't no fun when the rabbits got the gun. But now we understand that now I have to trust God just like Abraham. Now you begin to understand that you're going to have to walk by faith and not by what you see. Now you're beginning to understand that I'm going to have to trust in the Most High God with all my heart and lean not to my own understanding, but in all my ways, I'm going to have to acknowledge Him because I don't know where I'm going. And I'm going to have to rely on God, the Most High, to direct my path. Wherever you are in your life right now, in the valley of decisions, or maybe connected to something that has an expiration date. Maybe you're being challenged in the place of your faith, of having to now move to a different place, a different mental space, coming out of the place of familiarity, coming out of the land of complacency, coming out of the territory of excuses, coming from the land of past trauma, that because of your background, because of your past, and because of those who are connected to your past more than connected to you, the person of your present and your future. To step beyond that, it takes an act of faith, an executive decision based on an executive order. Take Noah, for instance. He had to walk by faith and not by what he saw. It's going to rain. Rain had never taken place coming from the heavens to the earth. It was only water coming from the earth. And now he preached for 120 years that this flood is going to come by rain, which nobody had ever seen, and they thought he was out of his mind. You sound like an old fool. Man, what is rain in the first place? What is this thing you talking about? But it happened just like he said. But Noah followed the blueprint of the ark that was given to him by the Most High. And he was blessed. He was saved. He was preserved. So again, I want to challenge you as I challenge myself. This is a time and season where it may not make sense. Oftentimes it is not going to make sense to you. It's definitely not going to make sense to those who are around you, to your family, to your friends, to your homies, to your friend girls, to even your church. While you are making a move the way that you're making it, it's because you made an executive decision that ain't easy. By way of an executive order to now get our lives back in order when perhaps we were out of order. And so making that decision, walking by faith, not by foolishness, but walking by faith, not by sight. That's how we make our lives go viral. There is something on the inside of you that is so profound. There is a testimony that you have that can bless nations because of what you've gone through. The sights and the sounds and the experiences of life is not for you to keep in the country that God is calling you out of. That job that God is calling you out of. Those connections that God is calling you out of. That old broken mindset of what you can and cannot do because of self-limitations. God is calling you out of that. Not that your video can go viral, but that your life can go viral, which speaks to your identity and your purpose. Shame-free life. Your life begins when you say so.
Yeah, Shame-free life, shame-free life, shame-free life. Yeah. Shame-free life, shame-free life, shame-free life, shame-free life, shame-free life.